What are the dangers? What are the pitfalls of being in the world with these vocations? That are the risks in terms of our identities as priests of Christ. You know, would you like to start? Well, I won't give everyone a chance to think.
I don't know what to say because
There's nothing but pitfalls.
I don't go into the world. I don't have a day job. So my day job is to get the monastery to pray for all of you, to see Christ and the visitors that come to the monastery every day. I do go to run errands. I go to Home Depot a lot, and all the employees are. And we have great conversations. And the bankers, I know that.
I wonder, in terms of the monastic life, much like the life of parenting, that I know that it's often a temptation or a danger that we get lost in the tasks of getting through our day. And we lose sight of what's happening there. And we lose sight of our identity just in the tasks, which are too many to accomplish. Would you say that's true also of the monastic vocation?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, true. It's always a struggle because we're young and new, and the monastery is new, there's just a mountain of work all the time, and we'll never accomplish it, probably in our life. So we have to realize that, and I think our schedule also helps us refocus. Every 3 hours we go to our chapel and say a prayer, the prayer of the hours. So that helps us refocus. If we lost our focus, at least we try to regain it later on in the day.
So again, those structural connections to the rules and the spiritual disciplines of the church. How about as a teacher, or as a psychologist, psychotherapist, or as an attorney? Any dangers to losing our identity?
Well, I could very easily lose the identity of the ministry as I go into the education world, which is kind of what happened for those 20-some-odd years, because that's one thing to do. And so to stay true to the ministry and stay focused on this work and have faith that the Holy Spirit will provide and guide, which happens all the time. It's incredible when I let go of myself and let it happen. But it's just so easy to fall back into the career mode and the do mode. I mean, I can make a whole lot more money if I just do the regular education and not the religious one, but I'm not happy when that happens. So staying true to the ministry and staying humble enough to collaborate with the adult learners who come, because they all add to it and they bring gifts. You know, so it's a beautiful thing. It just to keep myself kind of low profile is what I do.
Great, thank you.
Doctor, if I may, one of the resources that I use are my classmates and my schoolmates. If something's going on and I'm traveling or I'm anywhere, I know I have a list in my phone. Everybody laughs because I have 12 priests on speed dial in my cell phone. I have that as a resource. My spiritual father from my school, my brother classmates who have gone on to get ordained, those who haven't, they're an inspirational resource when we get into the world of, we could get caught up in our career and the thing. I can give them a call and say, what's happening? What should I read? Where should I go? How do I point myself to a direction? And they'll give me a passage to read, or I'll just pick it up myself. When I'm really stuck in that career mode, I reach out to that resource, which is my classmates, my brothers and sisters.
Stay connected by staying in community.
Absolutely. And staying connected, not only because we're here at the school, but staying connected to the school, but your classmates. I cannot stress that enough when you graduate, because especially for the clergy, they don't really know they could be not together for 2 years at the clergy lane, but they're a resource to pick up the phone and say, whoever is that connection, just keep that fire going.
Dr. George, did you want to say a word on in the mental health field?
Sure. I could think of 2 potential risks in my field. One's not totally connected to the field. So one would be cultural risks, and in psychotherapy there's been a pretty long-standing antagonism in certain aspects towards religion, seeing it as something that's primitive or defensive or infantile, as opposed to a source of and a wellspring of growth and wellness and love. And so, you know, coming across that, and I guess larger cultural forces too can create pressure, but I'm thinking more like, you know, about Sports Illustrated, fantasy football, things that are pull me away from
Right.
focus. But I think everything in balance is good. The second thing is, I was thinking that the rhythms of faith or spiritual life require good, regular habits.